Oh my god.
오 씨발! 왜? 야! 왜 이거? 이 안에 있었어.
Hello and welcome back to Actually Let's Talk About It with me, your host Lily, and today I will be reacting to Bloodhounds, episode 2. Episode 1, I'm gonna just refer y'all to my reaction from episode 1. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see the full reaction, because it will be like a partial reaction on YouTube, you can see the full reaction for free $3.99 on Patreon, because the first episode of every show I react to is always free. But yes, that episode 1, y'all gotta watch it. Y'all gotta watch it, because towards that, after that middle portion, we got over like the fluff and the melancholy kind of aspects of it, and just like understanding who the characters were, like our main characters, our boxers. It just went to levels I didn't think it would go. And what he tried to do to our good man's face, try to humiliate him, try to degrade him, when it was all them men against him and he was whooping all y'all up, making y'all look stupid in the street because he was trying to attack an older woman's coffee shop for some unpaid debt that y'all didn't even let her know she had. Pathetic. Okay? And she was mad because her son was roughing y'all up, so you thought he was going to cut his face because he said he wouldn't want to work for you as a loan shark who's unethical and unscrupulous and has no morals? Please. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that episode 1. But all I know is our good man Gunno, he got something for y'all. He got something for you. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Y'all thought you was gonna make him stop by trying to cut his face and trying to beat him down. But no, it took all of y'all to beat him down, because not now one of y'all could square off against him in a fight and win. It took like 25 of y'all to do the job that he was whooping all y'all asses up as one man, one person. It's embarrassing for y'all. It's embarrassing. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about episode 1. He just really proved that he's that man, why he's a boxer, and why he ain't going to take this line down. I have a feeling he going to get into who they are, and he's going to make sure they pay for them disrespecting his mother's shop, trying to threaten his mother, trying to get physical with his mother. He going to make y'all pay for that, because he don't play about his mom. Okay? Rightfully so, because I don't play about mine either. And if push come to shove, you can get murked playing around. Okay? And I know that's where he at, because, that's it. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get straight into the reaction, y'all. I just had to do my little spiel on what happened, because it was really not cute. They was really out here wilding and behaving very much not good. But yeah, we're going to get straight into the reaction, y'all. We just got to do our patrons shout out. So the first patron shout out will go out to Keisha L. Once again, thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world. And then the next shout out will go out to MK Han. Once again, thank you so much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. And then the last patron shout out will go out to Dia, or Dea, spelled D-E-A. And I want to thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot here. And, thank you to everybody who has been a patron or will become a patron after watching this. If you want to see what's going on Patreon, I'll link it down below so y'all can see what's going on. See how we living over there. Okay, but without further ado, we are going to get straight into this reaction. However, if you're watching this video on YouTube, y'all, just know that we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, but right now the goalpost is set at 400, because we just passed the 300 subscriber milestone. Yay! Okay, and yes, and we're gonna keep going. So y'all, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and also do not forget to like the video and give it a good thumbs up, because that helps with the algorithm and helps the video get out to more people. And also do not forget to comment your thoughts about the episode, or what you think about how the story is gonna go in the comments if you would like to. But yes, without further ado, we are going to get straight into episode 2 of Bloodhounds and see what's what. See what's going to happen here, y'all. Oh yeah, he upset. And he probably in pain. Both upset and in pain. Damn. That's a lot of stitches, y'all. That's a lot. And they hurt like hell. From what I've heard, I've never had to get any, but I know they hurt. And that was somebody that I knew that had 5. He had 25 more than them. I want this man to burn for this.
엄마가 이제 원금 10%를 매주 수수료를 내게 돼 있어. 어머니들 주급이 5천이야. 근데 수수료만 500이라고. 500. 근데 그 수수료 한 번 못 내면 2배를 떼요. 이자도 5%에서 20%로 바로 올라.
Oh. And y'all, the reason why you see her having a see-through mask is that, especially during the pandemic, it was important for people who didn't know sign language when they were dealing with deaf customers to have those see-through masks so their mouth is visible, so at least people who are deaf can read their lips, versus when you just have a regular mask on and you can't see your mouth move at all, so they don't even know what you're trying to say. So that's why she, as a restaurant owner, has a see-through mask, so that if there's any deaf customers who come in, at least they'll be able to read her lips if she doesn't know sign language, so that they can communicate a little bit better, so they can still get serviced. So I just always thought that that was such a good idea. I didn't know how to buy them because I wanted to buy some too, but I'm not like in the customer service set to where I would be face to face with the customer. But that's still really cool that they made masks like that specifically for that.
진짜 일부 부탁드릴게요. 제가 진짜 부탁드릴게요. 딱 한 번만 제가 진짜 생이라는 거예요. 한 번만 도와주세요.
I don't trust it.
내 밑에서 예전처럼 일수 좀 띄워라. 요즘 코로나 덕분에 우리 학교 최고 호황이야. 이럴 때 바짝 당겨서 건물 하나 세우자. 일 좀 봐줘.
no.
부러운 대로 내가 보너스 두둑하게 챙겨줘. 빨리 못 가보면 진짜 죽어. 장기까지 싹 다 들어가.
He's gonna have to take that chance. He can't do to others what they did to his mom. That would just be unnecessary. Yeah.
뭐하냐?
That was the dude that was just at our good man's at Gunner's house. I mean, the cafe. He's trying to beat on his mom. Oh wow.
그런 앞에서 그러면 안 되지.
그러니까 나발이고. 어이, 그딴 식으로 하시면 안 돼.
Oh. Oh.
다음에 보자. 응?
That's why he said he needs a Marine, because he is a Marine. And he knows how good he has to be. And that's him not really trying. And he disarmed him like that. Could have snapped his arm. Like that. Okay, so I get why he's making it a requirement that you have to be a Marine. Because certain people don't got the training. Oh, wow. So he's somehow almost 500 classes above him. That's crazy. I wonder what a Marine first class looks like. Because that'd be crazy. I bet they probably don't even have civilian jobs. They're still Marines actively. That is cool.
그래서 사장 자원봉사
Oh, it's a baby.
하면서 장애인들 신분증을 훔쳐갖고 유령 법인 만들고 거기 법인 통장으로 명동 사채권들은
But it's them stealing from... It's the fact that they're stealing ID cards from the houseless community. Kind of we calling them homeless. You're just houseless. Okay? And, you know, because we got that issue going on in the States too. And the government isn't doing much to help people. But it's the fact that he's purposely stealing from houseless individuals who literally have to live on the street. And they have all their personal identification information with them because they have to keep it on them. And you're stealing from them and then creating fake businesses in their name and taking out loans on their name that can affect their credit, and they might not even be aware of it until it's too far gone. Like, that's just so wrong and evil. Oh goodness. I hope that Gunner and his people, that they really get these people, because they crazy.
도와주겠다고 생각하고.
It's personal. And the fact that he said it happened when he was 10, but he remembers it vividly to where for the rest of his life he's dedicated himself to not quite being like that. He had to be a loan shark temporarily, you know, to get the funds flowing. But he most likely never like participated in actively physically beating somebody and assaulting somebody to get the money that's owed. But dang, the fact that they both had some experiences with their father. His was a very negative experience. And had to watch his father die for no real reason other than that he couldn't pay rent, which is not something that you should be dying over. And then the other young man, aka Ganu, he had to watch his father go into despair after he lost a lawsuit against a big corporation he worked for, and then try to take out his anger on his mom and the family. Two very opposite ends of the spectrum, but damn, the trauma was real for both of them. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. But look at you.
출근이고 사무실 주소는 문자로 보낼게요.
This is wonderful.
감사합니다. 진짜 감사합니다. 최 사장님한테 감사해야죠. 자, 감사합니다.
It's an advance on his pay. So it's something he'll work off. Oh, this is beautiful. It's okay. You can cry. This is a big deal. Yep. Now you don't have to worry about it. They ain't gonna try to touch your mom no more. Yep. It's a big deal.
아우 씨. 형.
They're playing with fire right here, right now, y'all. They don't know this man. But they about to. Because he crazy.
그러니까 우리는 다시는 볼 일 없어.
그러지 뭐.
I love it. They get to work together.
감사합니다.
앉아.
네.
They are so cute.
현주 씨를 설득할 수 있으면 저도 월급을 받을 수 있을까요?
Sure.
그러자.
Oh, it's a big if though.
내가 이
Oh my god.
오 씨발! 왜? 왜 이거? 이런 있어서.
사장님이 2년치 월급을 미리 주셨습니다. 저희 어머니가 스마일 캐피탈에 속아서 대출을 받으셨는데 빚이 순식간에 억으로 늘어나서 오늘 사장님이 오전에 주신 돈으로 갚았습니다. 저 그 돈 돌려드려야 하면 정말 큰일 나요. 제발 한 번만 부탁드릴게요.
일단 일어나세요.
She gonna do it because she don't like Smile Capital. That's why she gonna let him work for her. She don't like them as a whole. Wow.
비밀로 하시네요. 이말 존나 잘 탄다.
Oh no. See, y'all, I thought y'all this show real gritty and stuff. Like I thought it would be, you know, a little something about him going against these people. But you know, like it's taking him a minute to get his revenge plot in motion, and we gotta do the groundwork. I understand that. But you know, him having to stand back while they was beating up that older man, and then on the end he was bleeding from his head because he had kicked him in his head. That's too much, y'all. That's too much. I get why it's rated TV mature though, because you know that could be unsettling. But yeah, this show is getting somewhere. Okay, we really understanding how, you know, outside of the glitz and glam that we're used to seeing it in K-dramas, like the real day-to-day things that people can encounter in South Korea, it's very important to shed a light on it because, you know, not enough stories are promoting that. Because I do know like that South Korea is kind of positioning itself because it's very much in the globalization phase in the K-pop scene and the K-dramas. It's putting more eyes on South Korea, and that is a good thing. One of the main things that I'm seeing in every country that's like young or has been around for a minute is that the houseless community or the homeless community are so often overlooked and not given as much attention as they deserve because they're citizens too. And if we can get everybody who is houseless/homeless back into a stable career, affordable housing, then they could contribute to the overall economy and thus help with contributing to the better reputation of your country. And I think so many governments need to understand that and need to realize that because it is so very vital to remember to take care of the people who are responsible for helping you being built up and may have just fell on hard times because COVID affected everybody. People could lie and say that it didn't, but it still affected how we move in this world. It affected the fact that I didn't really wear masks before COVID, and even now that COVID is technically over, according to the World Health Organization or WHO, I still wear masks because it just helps you not get sick. Like I used to get sniffles all the time during the winter time, and allergies would be just crazy during the spring. But with a mask, I don't get none of that. I don't get none of that. It's like really good. But back to the topic at hand, I'm glad that this show is showing just realism. It's not sugarcoating nothing. It's not covering up nothing. It's revealing truths that people need to understand. That Korea is not just a tourist spot. People live here. People have lives here. And the way that the rapid industrialization and the modernization of certain areas of South Korea has affected people and displaced people can't be ignored. And so I'm glad that they're shedding a light here. But yeah, that's pretty much my reaction to Bloodhounds episode 2, y'all. I'm not going to get too much in depth because we definitely could. But that's not what this is for. It's just, it's a reaction. It's not an analysis because we could go all day on the analysis of just this episode and the social and economical implications and the political implications of it, but we ain't going to go deep into all that because that would involve a lot of research. But yes, if you have made it this far in the video, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this video on Patreon, thank you so much for being a patron. Again, your support is so very much appreciated, and I will come with more content on the Patreon soon. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, and if you are not yet a subscriber, go on ahead and subscribe because we are on the road to 400 subscribers and on the long road to 1,000 subscribers. And every day we get a whole heck of a lot closer to that goal. And then also, if you're watching on YouTube, do not forget to comment if you would like to comment. And as always, I will bring more videos relatively soon. But until the next reaction or the next video on this channel /Patreon, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.